Play Dead made that.
Silky beat. Silky beat.
Yellow thumbnail today?
Yeah, a little yellow guy.
Little yellow thumbnail today, boys? Little yellow sauce? Little yellow dressing?
This is a Chucky Beat
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
Pause that.
What's up, gentlemen? How we doing, boys? How we doing, boys? How we doing, boys? How we doing, boys? Good to see everyone. As always, you guys look handsome, Papa. When do we get the boys? I have to tell you something, Vid. Fuck you. I'll probably drop it in like 2 weeks. There is. I'm going to drop one, okay? I'm going to drop one. Someone said, yo, play Fall Guys. Yo, off yourself. Yo, members, look at the new emote. Members, I put in a new emote. Go look at it. I only felt comfortable putting in one new emote because I was going to do a Deshaun Watson one, but I had a video on MMG get age restricted. My Make Me Laugh, I'll Buy You Madden 23 got actually age restricted, which like they take it off of everyone's recommended. Ooh. It's really bad. So I was like, fuck. No more Deshaun Watson. But look at that, boys.
Hey.
Who is it? And you know what they do? You know what they
Poop?
make you do on YouTube? Not that there's anything wrong with this, but they make you title your emotes. I don't know why. But it's like before you can upload an emote, it says you have to title it. So I titled it Cougars. So if you're wondering, it's Cougars right there. Mark said, Papa, I have a crippling gambling addiction and need the player props for tomorrow's preseason games ASAP. Player props for preseason? Holy shit, you have a problem.
Yeah.
I've had a problem in my time, but player props on a preseason game, bro, it's time to hang it up. You need to set some limits and not cross them. You are down fucking bad, bro. The only props I'm taking this year are Zach Wilson and Deshaun Watson props. The only props I'm taking. Wapitalism? What about Womunism? Calvin Ridley time. Yeah, apparently. How we doing, boys? MM Scammer, you know the vibes. You almost just got me, bro. Someone just almost got me with that soup bullshit. Jaden said, 12-man fantasy draft tonight. Pick 5. Who you think's going to be there? I'll tell you 5 players that are going to be there and what order you should take them in. I think your first 4 picks are absolutely obvious. The first 4 picks off that board are Christian McCaffrey, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Austin Eckler. You're going to have the option between Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Najee Harris, and Dalvin Cook. If I'm you, I'm taking Justin Jefferson or Najee Harris. Some people take Cooper Kupp, some people take Dalvin Cook. I take Jay Jettas or Najee Harris at the 5. That's what's going to be available to you. If any of those first 4 players are available, take them. Hoops forever. Shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you? Look at you just spamming the same thing over and over. Did you really just copy and paste something? Shut the fuck up. Timeout. Oh my God. Like an actual child. You just got put in timeout. Good Lord. Go sit in the corner and think about it. No juice box for you tonight, buddy. Good Lord. Jay Jettas is a W. Yeah, apparently there's a Jay Jetta 89 overall coming out tonight. Potentially. We'll see. What do you think of getting Jefferson at 9 and Jamar at 11? The odds of you getting Jefferson at 9 are slim to none. Yeah. Yeah, and Slim just passed out, so yeah, the odds are none. MMG, all love, man. Absolutely love the vids. Keep it up. Ryan, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for being a VIP. Comes out tomorrow. It's revealed tonight. Dom, how do you know it exists, though? That's what I don't get. Everybody's acting like it's guaranteed that Jay Jettas is coming out, because I really want this Jay Jettas. I'm not going to spoil why I want the Jay Jettas, but I really want the Jay Jettas. I'm streaming on Twitch tonight. Yes, sir. Every single day, baby. You know the vibes. Michael Gordon, thank you for the donut. Papa got my ship out date for Navy boot camp. Gonna miss the vids. I'm so sorry, bro. Well, I hope you have an amazing time. I hope it goes super well, and I'm wishing you the best, big baller. Mutt Leaks leaked the pick, I swear. Oh, badass. Now, what are the odds, though, Dom? What are the odds that there's another Headliners release, and it's not till next Thursday? That's my only concern. It would be a Headliners. It'd be a Headliners Justin Jefferson. You reach for JJ at the 2 slot. I don't even mind it, dude. I think JJ is going to be the best fantasy wide receiver this year. But I don't know. At the 2 slot is a reach because you could have had a guaranteed stud running back. So I wouldn't have done it at the 2 slot. I would have maybe done it. The highest I'd get Jefferson is 4. I don't think I'd get him at 3. It's hard to say. More content, but I'd be sad because my JJ jersey just came in. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you. I hope it's Justin Jefferson right now. I may or may not. No, I may or may not be using Justin Jefferson as Wheel 'em Up Prestige. I don't want to talk about it. By the way, boys, I changed my schedule. Wheel 'em Up is dropping the 28th. September 28th. Mark your calendars. That is the season opener of Wheel of Mutt. You had Jefferson and Kelsey in a 12-man at pick 8. What did they take? They didn't take Jefferson before then? I find that surprising. What was the first 7 picks? Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Austin Eckler, Cooper Kupp, Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris. Then you got Justin Jefferson. That's really not that unlikely, though, bro. That's really not that unlikely. Justin Jefferson is the projected 7th pick. Getting him at the 9th pick would surprise me, but getting him at the 8th is not that crazy. September. Oh, no, fuck. You know what I mean. 4 days from now. August. Okay, August 28th. I'm sorry. I goofed that. I fumbled the bag. I'm sorry. You guys know what I meant, though. You know what I meant. It was supposed to be September 1st. Now it's August 28th. I switched it. Jay Jettas, Chubb, Saquon, and Zeke as my first 4 picks. How the fuck did you get Saquon in the 3rd round? Bro, what? Guys, it doesn't count when your league mates are fucking morons, okay? It does not count. Wrong date. can't speak. August. Oh my God. What have I created? I created a fucking monster. All right. Hey, let's move on. Let's hop in. Chase, what do we got today?
Let's just look at the biggest NFL draft bust.
You know, I don't know what it is, but we're always so drawn to people who fail. You know what's like super popular on YouTube is these videos. It's like, what happened to blank? And we're just like preying on the downfall of people, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is about it, but it's so exciting. Like when YouTubers fall off, it's just like the best day in the world for some people. And I don't know why it is, but we're not really proving ourselves right or wrong here because we're in the exact same boat. This is a list of the 26 biggest NFL draft busts. of the last 15 years. And I am looking at Money Manziel. That makes me so sad.
Already. Just there's one right on the front cover.
What is it? What I don't get, I know that he's a bust, okay? But why was he a bust? He was so good in college. I want him to be good in the league so bad.
Dude, that
and he's
happens
just not.
with so like there's just so many players that happens to. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Tebow?
yeah, I mean, you could
Manziel?
look at Deshaun Watson. He hasn't played in so long. He could come back and just be buns.
He won't count as a bust. No, Deshaun
You
Watson's
never know,
elite, bro.
dude. You
he's
never
already
know.
played in the NFL and he's proven himself as elite.
His muscles are so loose from all the massages he gets, dude.
It's
He's
gonna make
be
him
out
limber.
there,
It's like Harry Potter when he like took the bone out of his arm, dude. He's invincible. He's never gonna get fucking injured. All right, sorry. We have to go Womunism on the chat too because I'm getting bots already.
So I scrolled through this page and there's so many draft busts, and I try to find the one like most recent, so last 15 years, because there was like lists of like players in the 1980s, and
I know some guy who played against a mailman and a plumber. How are you even a bust back in the 1920s?
Exactly.
Somebody was telling me about some guy named Bruce Smith the other day. I was like, who the fuck is that? His first name is Bruce and his last name is Smith. They just pulled out a dictionary, picked the two most obvious names, named their kid, and then all of a sudden it's like, dude, I could have gone out there and blocked that guy. They're saying he's like a really good right end or something. Like, bro, if he's playing against Joe Schmo down the street, who literally is a mailman on his days off from the NFL, it's not that hard.
Just like who Michael Jordan played against. Just all.
It wasn't even hard to play. I could have played in the league when Michael Jordan played in the league.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
All right, guys. That was a joke from yesterday's Twitch. I'm fucking kidding.
Someone's like, you're joking,
I know who Bruce Smith is, okay?
Trash take.
He's the all-time sack leader. Yeah, it wasn't hard, bro. He's playing against actual plumbers.
Dude, when I posted that short about how Aaron Donald has the easiest position, so many people got so pissed.
Fucking pissed.
They're like, such a casual, bro. Are
You're
you
literally
kidding
a
me?
farmer.
Like, oh my
You got
God.
impression farmed.
Yeah.
I understand. If you ever get mad, you have been impression farmed, okay?
True.
I'm just playing Farmville over here in real life. Just impression farming your
we'll
clicks.
We'll start here. I don't know some of these players.
Oh
I
my
don't know,
God,
but you might know.
Roberto Aguayo.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure, Florida State, dude. He played with Jameis Winston. He was so good. Everybody was like, this is going to be the next Justin Tucker. This is the best kicker ever. He was trash.
Yeah, I love this.
trash
I
kicker.
love this site too because it shows like selected second round. Is that pretty
That
high
is
for a kicker?
so high for
Yeah.
a kicker. He was like one of the most touted kickers coming out of college.
Yeah.
Second round kicker to Tampa
Seasons
Bay.
as a starter, 1.
The Bucks traded up to select a kicker, and he was waived before his second season after missing 9 field goals and 2 extra points. Yeah, he was horrible as a rookie. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that much extra pressure now that his career was on the line. Because the thing is, like, there's a lot of pressure on you at Florida State. They went to the Natty that year. Like,
yeah, you're playing big teams, too.
it's not like, you can't say, oh, this guy's not clutch under pressure. I don't know if, I guess maybe once he started getting paid, it started to get really tough for him. But yeah, it just sucks, dude.
Christian Hackenberg.
I remember this name.
I recognize that name, too.
2016 draft to the New York Jets. He was a second-round quarterback, so no one thought he was going to be like that insane, but he never appeared in a regular season game. He spent time on the roster of 4 NFL teams in 3 years, and most recently struggled in his time as a starter in the AAF. He struggled in the AAF, bro. I will say, 4 NFL teams in 3 years, he got his bag. Hopefully he invested his money well. He's moved on to do something else, and he made a good amount of money, so that's good. What? Well, actually, okay. This is an interesting one because if you think about Rashad Penny right now and last year, Rashad Penny performed very, very well in loss of Chris Carter. But just because you perform well in a season or perform kind of well in a season does not mean you're not a bust. I would not call Rashad Penny one of the biggest busts of all time, so I disagree with this list here. But he was a first-round running back pick. He has not been the primary starter at any point in his career. He's only a primary starter because Chris Carson got hurt, and then he was RB1. Chris Carter, fuck. Chris Carson. Okay, guys, I talk a lot, okay? I just pulled the Chris Carter card. I opened a Panini Immaculate, and I pulled this really cool Chris Carter, okay? He's on my head. Why don't you all just fuck off? You know exactly who I'm talking about, bro. Either way, someone just said Chris Carson isn't a bust. I didn't say he was. Dumbass. It's Rashad Penny. Open your fucking
Yeah,
eyeballs.
so I just wanted to look to make sure this was made in April of 2021, so it's pretty up to date. So
No, I
just
still
wanted to
agree
make
with
sure.
Rashad Penny though. Rashad Penny he has never been the primary starter. He's only the starter because Chris Carson got hurt. He was the backup, and now he's about to lose his job to Kenneth Walker. And that's a second round running back. Walker was pick 41, I believe, so he's going to lose his job. Penny's heading into the final year of his rookie contract with less than 1,000 career rushing yards, no career starts. He's only appeared in 27 games. But yeah, you know what? He closed out last season well. So I think if they were to rewrite this, they're taking him off of there. Philip Dorsett, he was okay. He has been okay everywhere that he's been. He was okay on the Patriots. I think Brady made him a little better than he probably was. And then he was on the Colts. He was a first-round pick. 0 seasons as the primary starter. I assume they're talking about wide receiver 1. Where is Philip Dorsett now? Does anybody know?
This says he is now on the Jaguars roster. That was of 2021 though.
He's not. I don't think he's on the Jaguars right now.
He caught just 12 passes.
He's for the Houston Texans. He's on the Texans now. He's been getting tossed around.
He didn't play in 2020. So he went to the Jaguars, and now he's on the
Dude, and he's
Texans.
29 years old right now. He doesn't got too
Yeah.
many left. He's on the Texans. Good shit, though. I like this. I like this list because it's kind of controversial. Paxton
Right.
Lynch. Oh my goodness, I remember him, bro. Yeah, it's tough. I think every single year usually has a first-round quarterback who just sucked. It's just that
Yes.
hard in the NFL. But yeah, Paxton Lynch. I remember when the Broncos were talking about this guy. 0 seasons as a primary starter, and obviously if you're on this list, you have 0 Pro Bowls. He's driving the hopes of being the heir to Peyton Manning, but in 2 seasons he started just 4 games. But now they got Drew Lock, right? And then traded him away, so the Broncos have just been struggling. So the Broncos finally said, fuck it, we're done drafting quarterbacks. Let's just trade for Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I think getting like cut too as a quarterback has got to be one of the hardest positions to come back from. Like being out of the game for a year, let's say.
Yeah.
Like the quarterback, because you got to learn the whole offense. You got to learn the whole insides and outs of it. And if you're out for a year, like just doing your own practices at home or like lifting, it's got to be so hard. Like as a receiver, you learn your routes, your blocking, but like
I don't know. Some people
think
think of the Patrick Mahomes theory.
What's
they
that?
intentionally, so Alex Smith was the quarterback in Kansas City. And when they drafted Mahomes, he did not play his entire first year. They said, we want you to be
learn.
the backup to Alex Smith. We want you to learn.
Yeah.
And then you're going to come and be the starter
Yeah, I
next
think
year.
learning
Worked really well
would be
for him.
I'm saying getting cut like from the
Oh,
team, like
yeah,
you're just
yeah.
off a team. Like I feel like that's
Yeah.
really hard to bounce back.
Imagine
from
just being on your
as a-
couch, like watching
That's what I'm saying. Like
NFL games.
I feel like there's no way to actually train like you would if you're actually on the team. Then you get your own personal trainer. I mean,
And you
in
know
any
what quarterback
position,
was
but-
drafted after Paxton Lynch? Dak Prescott. Yeah. It's always depressing to go back and look at that
would be
stuff,
cool
though.
if there was a way that we could see like this dude was a bust, let's say, but then the guy after him was drafted later, but he's like a
we'll
heater.
let's go through some draft classes after this. Not today, but
Yeah.
let's throw that on the list of yeah. Let's keep going here.
There
Johnny
it is.
Manziel, first round, 22nd overall. The Browns went through a really rough period of just taking bad quarterbacks. In fact, of just drafting horribly. They got Baker right after this. After Manziel didn't pan out, they got Baker.
Oh wow, read this. Holy shit.
Cleveland took Manziel after the 2012 Heisman winner sent a text instructing Browns quarterbacks coach Dow Logans to hurry up and draft me because I want to be there. In less than 2 years, he had checked himself into rehab, was accused of assaulting his girlfriend, and was ultimately released after 2 seasons and just 258 passes as a professional. He tried a comeback stint in the CFL and the AAF, but now says he's hoping to become a pro golfer. Well, if you can beat your wife/girlfriend, you can be one of the best golfers of all time. So Manziel, you've got a good future ahead of you. Let's keep
Money
going.
Manziel,
here.
baby.
Money Manziel, baby. Taco Charlton. Oh my God, I remember this guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause he's
First
on
round
Michigan.
pick. He's been bounced around teams. He just wasn't it. I think it is hard though. I think it's hard to get really solid right end and left end talent late in the draft. You'll always see that the good defensive ends go in the top 10.
Right.
Like, I think a good example this year to see if that's true or not is Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson was taken 26th by the Jets. He fell a lot further than a lot of people thought he was supposed to. But if he does not pan out, this kind of continues to be true. But I think Jermaine Johnson will pan out. I don't think he was supposed to go that far. Let's talk about Tiger Woods, you guys. Come on. Picked before TJ Watt. Yeah, it's depressing. Amobi Okoye. You know, this one's so bad, I don't even know who that is. Although this is kind of older. First round, 10th overall to the Houston Texans. He was a primary starter for 4 years. Okoye knew almost nothing about football when he took up the game as a high school sophomore, but he heard his name called as the youngest first-round pick in NFL history. His raw talent never translated into consistent success. He survived a scary bout with anti-NMDA receptor encephalitis in 2013, making several comeback attempts but never appearing in another game. Well, I feel bad because if the reason... You know, I don't know enough about the history here, so we'll actually move past this one.
That's a tough one.
Matt Leinart. Damn. First round, 10th overall. Played for the Cardinals, the Texans, and the Raiders. He had 1 year as a starter. He chose to return to UFC for his senior season and saw his stock plummet. That sucks.
That
sucks so bad. I hope he got paid by USC. They were paying people back in 2006.
Oh, for sure.
He probably got a fucking bag.
Was that Reggie Bush era?
It's close to that era. I don't know if that's exactly Reggie Bush, but this is the era when it's like, no, we're not paying players. We're just buying their parents $1 million house in Southern California. And if they happen to want to relocate and send their son to our school, well, then that's just extra cool, you know? But we would never pay them. It's like, hey, Mrs. Leinart, how'd you get that $1 million house in Southern California? Oh, what do you know? I had an Uncle Larry who passed away. He handed it down to me. Interesting.
Went to USC.
D. Milliner. I do not know this one. 9th overall, 2013 draft. Looks like the Jets wanted another Darrelle Revis. Milliner underwent right shoulder surgery the month before he was drafted. That's scary. In the years to come, the Alabama native suffered several injuries, appearing in just 5 games after his rookie season, and he was released. It's tough to say bust when it's injuries involved.
Yeah.
You know, because that's just really unfortunate. But still a bust because you took him in the 9th round. DeAndre Baker, first round, 30th overall. I haven't even heard of him since this. Oh my God, this is a 2019 draft. I remember this. Accused of armed robbery and aggravated assault last summer by friends at a party. Oh, I remember this. The charges were eventually dropped, and Baker earned a second chance with the Chiefs, but only played in 2 games as a backup. Damn. Tough. I remember this, dude. He showed up to like a cookout and was like, yeah, it was bad.
Damn,
it was bad.
I'd never heard of that one.
Justin Gilbert. Oh my God, I forgot about this guy too. First round, 8th overall.
Dude, isn't it crazy how just if you like never saw this name again, like they just fall off.
Quite literally ratio plus fell off. And also I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of Browns on this list.
Dude, yeah, they're coming through.
Started 3 games across 2 seasons before the Browns traded him to Pittsburgh for a 6th round pick. He was suspended for the entire 2017 season for violating the league's substance abuse policy and hasn't played in the NFL since. Tough. Jake Locker. Oh my God, this guy, bro. 8th overall pick.
Wow.
They projected Locker as the top pick in the 2010 draft before opting to return to Washington. A poor senior season didn't hurt his stock too much. He's taken 8th overall, started 23 games. He was replaced by Zach Mettenberger. That should tell you everything you need to know. Locker retired after the 2014 season, citing a lack of desire to keep playing. Yeah, I wouldn't want to play either if I sucked ass.
Yeah.
Derek Harvey. I don't know this name either. First round, 8th overall to the Jags. He entered the 08 draft as one of the most fearsome pass rushers available. He never found his footing. He was riding the pine by the end of his 3rd season. Finished his career with 8 sacks, 52 games. Like I say, though, it's exciting for these guys. If you get 2 games or 2 seasons under your belt, get paid.
Yeah.
It is a rookie contract, though, so that kind of sucks. But, hey, good for him. Kevin White. Oh, my God. I remember this guy. Dude, he was like a beast in like Madden Mobile or something because he was super fast. Kevin White, first round, 7th overall to the Bears. In 5 seasons, White is yet to catch a touchdown in the NFL, thanks to a series of injuries and the fact that he plays for the Chicago Bears. Oh, sorry, that wasn't actually written right there. Bears let White become a free agent after the 28th season. He signed with the Cardinals and the 2020 season with the 49ers. I do remember Kevin White. Yeah, he was just one of those guys who just kind of floated to teams, you know?
Golston.
Is he related to William Golston?
I was just going to say, is that a dude from Michigan State?
I assume. First round, 08 draft, the Jets appear on here once again. He looked like he had the right combination of size and speed to succeed. He had the highest bench press score at the draft combine. He struggled throughout his tenure, starting just 5 games, going without a sack in 3 years. Holy shit, that's horrible. And never played again.
Never played another game.
Jets times 3. Marky Mark Sanchez.
Dude.
First round, 5th overall, best known for the butt fumble.
5 years as a starter, though.
Dude, that's the thing about the NFL. You could be a bad quarterback and start.
Yeah.
Like, who's going to be starting in Pittsburgh? Have they announced that? Is it Kenny Pickett or Mason Rudolph? Because both of them suck. Pickett. I don't know if they're going to let Kenny Pickett start. You don't want to start your rookie if he's not ready. I kind of feel like it might be Mason Rudolph. Do you guys know? It is his brother. That's fire. Sanchez went back-to-back conference championship appearances in his first 2 seasons, but he never materialized into franchise QB. He threw 69 interceptions. Nice. In just 4 years. And then he became a serviceable backup. Finished his career with 87 touchdowns and 89 interceptions in 79 career games. I mean, yeah, if you're a first-round, 5th overall pick to be that bad is a bust, but 5 seasons as a primary starter? You're a starting quarterback in the league. Oh, Money Mitch. Duh, I'm a fucking idiot. Money Mitch. Duh. Why was I saying Mason Rudolph? I meant Mitch Trubisky. I'm sorry, you guys. That's what I meant. Money Mitch will start, and then Kenny Pickett. Also, Money Mitch sucks ass, so it proves my point still. Justin Blackman. I thought he was kind of decent, was he not? Blackman was a stark example of how drug and alcohol use can derail a promising career. That's sad. Things started out well enough, but after leading all rookies, Blackman was hit with 2 suspensions and hasn't played in the NFL since. That's so sad.
I hope this doesn't happen to Watson, dude.
Dude, why are you on his head top? Deshaun Watson's going to come back better than ever. He's going to be the best quarterback in the league. Stop hating.
Okay.
You're literally a certified hater. No, wait, we're skipping past this one.
Yeah.
Skip past this one. Oh my God, Josh Rosen was ass. Holy
dude,
shit.
Actually, he was on so many. I found a lot of
He's
articles.
So ass, bro.
He was on so many of them.
Bro, UCLA's a basketball school. Let's keep it that way. All right. First round, 10th overall. A whole lot of teams going the Fitzpatrick route. Rosen's play or lack thereof over his first 3 seasons have only legitimized the decisions of every team who passed on him, and the Cardinals appeared to have made the biggest mistake by trading up to select him. Kind of reminds me of the Bears trading up to get Money, Mitch Trubisky. Trent Richardson.
He was a menace at Alabama.
He was so good.
Oh my gosh.
I think what a lot of people cite as Trent Richardson's problem was, and people talk about this all the time, it was his vision as a running back. Have you ever seen those videos of Trent Richardson blatantly missing the hole? He'll be running a pretty standard counter, where he's got to hit the gap between the center and the left guard on the left side, even though the play looks like it's going to the right. And he will just blast through the right side. It's clear that the athleticism and the talent is all there.
Yeah.
But the football IQ is not.
That's tough.
And running backs are so replaceable, dude, that he just wasn't it. Yeah. Richardson was hyped as the game's best running back prospect since Adrian Peterson. He did have a solid first season, but they gave up on him quickly. Shipped him to Indianapolis for a first-round pick after just 17 games, and it fell off a cliff. I will say, good job, Browns, on that trade. They traded him while his trade stock was the absolute highest it could be, because after that, he did nothing in the league. Deion Jordan, I straight up have no idea who that is. 3rd-round pick in 2013. He made 1 start for the Dolphins. The Arizona native just couldn't stay out of his own way, racking up 3 drug suspensions before his 3rd season. After failing a physical, he ultimately caught on with the Seahawks, but started just 3 games in 2 seasons before going to Oakland and San Fran. Well, he got paid at least here and there. Vince Young?
This is getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
Vince Young, 1st round, 3rd overall to the Tennessee Titans, 2 Pro Bowls, 4 seasons of primary starter. You're going to have to really sell me on how he is a bust. 3rd round pick, 3rd pick. Oh my God. Guys, you know how hard it is to talk this long? I dare any of you motherfuckers to get up here, talk this long, and make no verbal mistakes speaking. Okay? Come on. Good Lord.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say he's a bust, but maybe they were just hoping that they could keep him for longer. Not they, but maybe the
Titans,
who made.
Despite throwing more interceptions than touchdowns his rookie season, his career got off to a promising start thanks to several 4th quarter comebacks and game-winning drives. He was rewarded with a trip to the Pro Bowl. Listen, the Pro Bowl is a popularity contest, so I will not put I won't put anything into that. Following the 2009 season, when the Titans went 8-2 with him as a starter, he played just 2 more seasons. In 2012, 2013, 2014, he signed with different NFL teams, but was cut before each season. That is really interesting. Yeah, I mean,
that makes it sound like he's a bust. I mean, if you don't know who that is and you just read that, you would say, yeah, that's a bust.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I guess I just know Vince Young so well. I hear that name all the time. it's
was
hard
so
to
good
consider him
at
bust. But it's
Texas,
true.
too.
I mean, you only played 3 years. Think about Tom Brady, who's played like 20 something.
That's what I'm saying. Like as a quarterback, you're going for someone that's going to be there for 10, 15 years. So
And listen, I see Robert Griffin III here, and he is just riddled with injuries, and it sucks so bad. But like that still is the definition of a bust, sadly. I love RG3. But a bust is someone who is touted to be an incredible player. You hope they're going to be an incredible player for your franchise, and they aren't.
right.
It doesn't really matter why they aren't, whether that's injuries or drugs or prison or they just suck. Like Jamarcus Russell fucking sucked. RG3 had injuries, but both of them were not impactful on their teams. I'd say Jamarcus Russell has to be number one on this. I would bet my entire life it's Jamarcus Russell at number one.
See.
There's
wow.
fat
Nice.
ass, bro.
Damn.
All right, let's go back up to RG3, though, because I do want to read that, and I don't know much about Jason Smith, so I'm excited to read that. So he was the first-round, second overall pick to the Washington Redskins, who at the time were racist, and now they're super not racist because they're the Washington Communists. One thing to note, Griffin was the toast of the league after his rookie season, which ended with a Pro Bowl appearance and the Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's all downhill from there. Series of frustrating injuries and a growing rift with the coaching staff. It's really sad. It is sad. I loved RG3, dude. Loved him in college. No Ryan Leaf is crazy, bro. We need honorable mention Ryan Leaf. I couldn't agree more. What's my opinion? Maybe this article is impression farming. They want you to copy paste it, send it to your friends, and say, where the fuck is Ryan Leaf? They're impression farming us. CJM, thank you for the dono. He says, what's your opinion on MSU's season this year? A lot of polls have them top 20. It's hard to say. I mean, there's a lot of money in MSU right now, so we should be good, but I don't like any of the preseason polls. I feel like they're just completely fucking useless, in my opinion. Connor Mark, $2. Should I become a member here or sub on Twitch? Well, I can't tell you what to do with your money, big baller. You're just going to have to watch both and make that decision for yourself. But I don't know. I feel like with CFM, we're probably going to be doing more relevant shit here, and you don't really get any benefits for being a member on Twitch. You kind of just are. People do that out of the kindness of their heart. You can actually benefit here. Either way, Jason Smith, let's see it. He was Baylor as well. First round, second overall in 09. His smaller size and inexperience with an NFL-style offense proved meaningful question marks in the months leading up to the 09 draft. They were quickly disappointed by his slow transition to the professional game, eventually trading to the Jets in 2012. He never started another game. I don't know. This is aggressive to put him up there, though. I mean, he played with them for 3 years, and they traded him. This is really your second biggest bust of all time. There's a lot of players I'd put here that aren't Jason Smith. Jamarcus Russell's the obvious first. If you don't have Jamarcus Russell there, you're just a casual.
Overall.
Do you know anything about Jamarcus Russell?
No, I do not.
They once said, they were like the staff in Oakland at the time, I think it was Oakland, right? Was so frustrated with Jamarcus Russell's inability to pick up on things. They kind of basically didn't believe that he was watching film. They'd ask him a question. It was like, okay, are you really paying attention and doing shit here? So they sent him home with 3 blank CDs. Said, Jamarcus, watch these and let's talk about it tomorrow. He says, A-okay. They come back tomorrow. They go, Jamarcus Russell, what do you think? And he starts to tell them about the film.
No way.
And they were like, this motherfucker. Those were blank. Didn't even pop him in. He also had a clinical addiction. Dude, this guy put on absurd weight. And I'm sure they talk about it in this, but he had like a clinical addiction to Wendy's. What was it? Do you guys know? I'm not doing the fucking Wendy's joke. But it was like the Wendy's burger, the Baconator, right? He would have like 4 Baconators a day. Russell was the definition of a can't-miss prospect when he declared for the 07 draft. 6'6", 260. He was the first overall pick. Everybody would have done the exact same. Many scouts envisioned him developing into a superstar with the ability to beat defenses with monster passes and surprisingly nimble footwork. It never happened. Russell completed 52% of his attempts, was released after the 09 season, attempted multiple comebacks, was never signed by a team.
That's just a sad story right there. You have all that talent, and you just grab it and fucking throw it in the trash.
Dude, it sucks so bad. He just literally and he put on absurd weight. He straight up didn't give a fuck. He just didn't give a fuck, I think is the most fair way to say it. He had to be bribed with junior bacon cheeseburgers to watch film. I believe that entirely.
That's tough.
I completely believe it. Jamarcus Russell has to be on that list. All right, boys, those are the biggest busts. Wait, Ryan Leaf, honorable mention, though. Guy sucked ass. Total bust. Are you kidding? All right, here's the question for all you chat. Chase, you want to take me full screen?
Yep, you are.
What player will we be talking about 5 years from now as the biggest bust of the 2020s? So far, there's been the 2020, 2021, and 2022 NFL drafts. Out of those three, what players are going to be the absolute biggest busts? Right now, I hate to say it, but you could say Henry Ruggs and Damon Arnett. Henry Ruggs probably ain't going to play again, and he ain't going to play for a long time. So there's a huge one right there. He was first round. Damon Arnett was first round. Jordan Love, I don't believe that. I think Jordan Love is still training behind Aaron Rodgers. He could be absolutely incredible. Trevor Lawrence? What the fuck? No. Oh my God. Barkley? Absolutely not. Barkley has already proven to be absolutely incredible. John Ross, there's a good one. Finally, someone with even a quarter of a brain. Patrick Mahomes, you're banned. Pollo, I got to take your membership away, bro. Jeff Okudah. Jeff Okudah could be a pretty legitimate one. We took him like 8th overall or 4th overall in the first round, dude. He has not done shit. Justin Fields, I highly doubt it. Jalen Reagor, I don't know about that. Barkley's had one good season. Yeah, he's had one good season and one bad season. What? And he's about to have an amazing season. Tell you what, Tua, no shot. Absolutely not. Okudah was 3rd overall. Yeah. As high as Okudah went, he should have been better. I don't know much about Xavier Collins. Aiden Hutchinson, fuck off. Reagor ahead of Jefferson is going to be the worst miss of all time. I agree with that. Drafting Jalen Reagor ahead of him. Although, listen, the Vikings just have a better pass offense. Sometimes it's the scheme that hurts the player. Mitch Trubisky. Trubisky wasn't taken in. Trubisky's been in the league longer than that. He's been in the league longer than that.
Just looking at some more players here. There was another
John
article.
Ross. I kind of agree with the John Ross one. Okudah. There he is. We were just talking about him. Or Sega Whiteside. I don't know much about him either. Drake London. I think Drake London's going to be nasty, dude. I don't know. I don't know if I agree about that. Out of this year's draft, out of that top 10, it's pretty hard because no quarterbacks were taken, and it's easiest, I think, for quarterbacks to bust. That's actually a really tough question. I wonder how good Derek Stingley's going to be. Derek Stingley looks like he's going to be insane, but so did Jeff Okudah, dude, and Jeff Okudah just has not been nearly as good as we thought he was going to be, unfortunately. I wish the best for him, though. I hope he starts to get good. As a Lions fan, I do. All right, let's keep moving along, bro. You
want to go to this, or do you want to do like this real quick?
I want to see the Dan Campbell.
Okay.
I want to see the Danny. I want to see the Danny boy. All right, listen. In honor of the Lions being on Hard Knocks, we want to throw back to some of the best Dan Campbell clips, dude.
Yeah, we'll just
Dan
watch.
Campbell played for the Lions, you know?
Yeah, I actually saw a clip of him.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass. Now I tell you this.
Dude, what is that from? I've never seen that.
Dude, how do you sit there and keep a straight face? This is literally from
Hard Knocks?
I think. Yeah.
I haven't watched Hard Knocks yet. I don't want to spoil it for myself. I want to watch it all at once, just completely binge it.
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass. Now I would tell you this. I do think that we may need a little bit more girth up front.
Facts.
You know, I wouldn't say that
I'm with you.
We're not looking for that. This gives me a chance to go out and see some of our fans who I know will be out there. I learned how to clean chicken, and I could do it blind over and over, and I'll never do it again. Yeah, I was doing it in high school.
NFL, every catch like it was game-winning catch.
Oh, yeah, that's why it's a highlight tape. That's why it's a highlight tape. Down 30-0. I'm like, well, normally what I do is I'll get 2 venti. I go to Starbucks.
Jesus.
Get 2 venti with
Psycho.
2 shots in them. So black eye.
No shot. 2 venti with 2. No.
We're trying to focus on.
I'd
winning.
get heart
You gotta find a way
palpitations.
to win. You lose your first 3 games or something, then all of a sudden I'm getting run out
Grit.
of town, and that's the reality.
Look at the hat. Grit.
D's nuts.
Wait, throw that
He
back.
goes, come on, D's or so. I don't know the player's name. Oh, wait, let me go back.
Dude, what? What a fucking guy.
Reality. Come on, D's. D's nuts. We're gonna get up.
You think he would have said that if the cameras weren't rolling? Dude,
I don't
fucking
know,
Wan
dude.
Wample, bro. What a fucking W.
This is like that whole. We'll listen to this. Right.
The whole kneecap
The
speech.
community I played here. All right. Here's what I know. Just as an overall philosophy, you're going to say, well, what's this team going to be? What's it not going to be? Here's what I know. All right. I know that Detroit's made up of great people, some really good people. All right. This community is strong. This place has been kicked, it's been battered, it's been bruised, and I can sit up here and give you coach speak all day long. I can give you, hey, we're going to win this many games. I can't. None of that matters, and you guys don't want to hear it anymore.
Love how real he
I've had
is.
enough of that shit. So excuse my language. All right. Here's what I do know, is that this team is going to take on the identity of this city. All right.
Love it.
And
Just get me amped
this
up.
city's been down, and it found a way to get up. All right, it's found a way to overcome adversity. All right, and so this team's going to be built on. We're going to kick you in the teeth. All right, and when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you, and when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off. All right, and we're going to stand up, and then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down. All right, and on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up, and then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing.
That gets me fucking riled
Lions
up.
over 6.5 wins. Fucking hammer it.
That gets me riled.
That actually does get me so fucking amped up, dude. Let's go.
That's a coach I would want to play for.
Absolutely.
And, listen to his pregame speeches. Oh
Over
my
6.5, bro. Over 6.5 wins. That's the line. Yeah, I'm throwing the sauce on it.
Dude, I'm just going to be so heartbroken if we just fumble the bag this season.
Listen, we're not supposed to be that good yet this season. Over 6.5 wins. We got a shit schedule. If we can sneak out 7 or 8 wins, awesome season. Let's get a franchise quarterback in free agency, and then let's go win a fucking
We got
bowl,
a coach
baby.
that wears a hat that says grit on it. I have a lot of
GG's
trust
boys.
in him.
GG's, boys. Let's get it.
God, let's go.
Dude, there was something I was thinking of. What was I just thinking of? Oh, I completely lost it. That's okay.
What was it? Something with Danny? Can't be?
I think it might have been with Danny Canby, but I don't recall. It's all good. Oh my gosh. Have I ever told you the story of this is just related to like Dan Campbell talking about the Lions. You know who Charles Haley is? Charles Haley is like a Hall of Fame linebacker, used to play for the Cowboys, right?
Okay.
Well, the first time that SeatGeek started working with me, probably 4 or 5 years ago, they work exclusively with the Dallas Cowboys. They were like, hey, why don't you come out for this Cowboys game? And the night before, we've got a dinner with a Cowboys legend. We won't tell you who. And I had like a list of 5 players I figured it might be, and Charles Haley was one of them. But there's could have been Emmitt Smith, could have been Primetime, a lot of different players. And then it was Charles Haley, and he's this massive fucking dude, and he's super, super nice. And you go to shake his hand, he's got these big mitts for hands,
I can imagine.
And I think we had a little like disconnect because he's older, so he didn't know much about being a YouTuber. I think he thought I was like related to the Detroit Lions organization, or maybe
like
thought
the coach's
maybe thought I
son or
worked for them or
grandson or
something.
something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he's like, "So what's your team, Matt? What's your team?" And I was like, "Oh, the Detroit Lions," And he's like, "Oh, you guys are never gonna win a Super Bowl." And it's everybody fucks with Lions fans, so I thought it was just a funny joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I get it, we suck. And he's not kidding. This isn't like a poke fun at the Lions fan guy. This was like I'm gonna sit here, dude. He went on for 30 minutes describing to me why the Detroit Lions could never win a Super Bowl, as if number one, he thought I was part of the organization. So if I was, oh my god, I would have been so pissed off. But he goes, listen, you just gotta understand, you guys, it's not your fault, but you guys don't have a winning culture. You guys have never won anything. How are you going to convince those young men to go out there and win? What are you going to show them? The banner? What banner? You don't got a banner. What are you going to show them? The ring? What are you going to bring in a guy to come give him a pump-up speech? Who? Who are you going to go get, Matt? And I'm like,
nobody. You.
Nobody, Charles? I don't know, dude. I didn't even ask for it. He's just sitting there fucking grilling us. And I'm not going to lie. The years after that, when I would look at the Lions games and stuff, because we were horrible the last 4 years.
Believing them?
100%.
Yeah.
That year, I don't know what year it was, but it was when we had Galladay still. So Stafford, Galladay, and all my friends, because all of our friends are Lions fans, they're in my ear telling me how good we're going to be this year and how all the analysts are saying it. And I'm sitting there looking at the gambling lines, and I'm like, oh my God, Charles Haley was right.
Yeah, you're just getting flashbacks.
We fucking suck. We're never going to win anything. And it takes a guy like Dan Campbell to turn the culture around, to fully flip the culture and make the culture something different. And at the time with Matt Patricia, that was a losing culture. We were never going to win anything.
Literally, that was the first coach I was going to say was Matt Patricia. I feel like he just kind of like laid on his back and let everything happen. You need someone like Dan Campbell that steps in and just says it how it is and gets in people's grill.
Yeah.
And just lays it down.
And I literally will never forget that, though. I think Charles Haley to this day, like if the Lions ever won a Super Bowl, I think Charles Haley is still around, and he's getting older, but like,
send him a DM.
If 50 years from now, if the Lions win a Super Bowl, he's going to be rolling in his grave. Like, no fucking way. That just happened. He genuinely believes it's impossible. And he had so much vindication. But yeah, I'll never remember that. And I still have the picture. He brought his Super Bowl ring and he let us wear it. And it was just like this fucking rock.
Dude, I remember shaking Gronk's hand at the draft. And dude, it's just like 5 of my hands.
You feel like a little
It's
kid,
like,
bro.
Yeah, you feel like he's just going to snap your hand.
All right. Hey, good shit. All right. Yeah. Well, that's it for Danny Campbell. Appreciate you, Danny Campbell. All right, Chase, why don't we knock up, boys? You want to do a mock draft with us?
Okay.
You guys want to do a mock draft with us? We're getting close to mock draft season. I think we just do a mock draft and we hop out of here, Chase. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Don't got to get too sweaty today.
Sounds good. Let me put this in my notes real quick.
I'll never remember that. Jake, why are you on my head top, bro, dude? I just be saying shit, man. I just be sitting here talking. It ain't easy in these streets.
Okay.
It's good. You may have to change the title of the stream.
Oh, shit. Yeah. I'll go in and do that right now.
You go sleeper mock drafts. I feel like the Cardinal will be forever close but never win. I don't think so. I think Arizona's becoming a bigger and bigger market. The bigger market teams are bound to win a Super Bowl. The small market teams, you really got to put together a good squad. Those are the teams that I truly believe have a chance of never winning one in a century. That's kind of like the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are a small market team. It is tough to convince young superstars to come to Detroit, right? But
what slot do you want to do it from?
Let's go from the 7. We're going to draft from the 7. In one of our leagues, we're the 7 in a 12-man PPR. In the other league, we're the 12. So we're going to draft from the 7 today. We're actually going to bring the boys into this. So, Chase, why don't I go grab, or do you want to grab that link and copy paste in the chat?
Let me do that. Here.
All right, boys, be quick. Click the link. Join the league. That's the only way you're getting in this mock draft. If you don't get in, Womunism. I don't give a shit. Shots on the Chicago Layers. Love that. We got to do, should we do predictions for every single NFL team, Chase, on the shorts? Tomlin said today that his preseason game is going to decide who starts. Mitch and Pickett will both be getting first-team reps. Holy shit, do you really believe that? You think he's going to let a preseason game decide who's the starter? I would be shocked if that is the case.
Okay.
I'd be shocked. If that's true, that's wild. But I don't know if I believe that. Need some tips and advice for starting college? Hey, dude, you got this. Honestly, it's just, but I don't know. It's even easier than high school, bro. I'm telling you, it's even easier. You get so much more time to do your stuff. You have like double the time to study and work on your things, dude. It's amazing.
Here comes the link. 3, 2, 1. Bow.
Who's your MVP this season? Yeah, click that link. You want to join in this mock. My MVP this season is probably Josh Allen.
Damn.
I would like to see Josh Allen. Wow,
Crib
D-Ferg and Crib.
Let's go.
Fucking go. That goes so hard. Blake Etheridge is in there too. A lot of the GOATs are in there. Well done, boys. Appreciate y'all. It's going to be Mitch. If Kenny starts and stinks, you can't go to Mitch. But if they start Mitch and he isn't good, you can go to Pickett. Yeah, that's kind of what I think. Source, I'm a Steelers fan on Twitter 24/7. No, I'm not saying Mike Tomlin didn't say that. I believe Mike Tomlin said that, but I think coaches and stuff just
We want to be 7, right?
Yeah, 7.
Okay.
I don't believe that Mike Tomlin's actually going to let a preseason game decide his starting quarterback.
Let me see what this does.
Have I seen Cliff King's? I'm not sure what that is. I joined, but I'm at work. That's okay, Brian. Still love you. Well done, Crib and D-Ferg.
Randomize, bro.
Well done. All right. Mock draft from the 7 slot, boys. Let's see it. Madden 23 CFM starts September 1st. I think. Next time, Chase, just like randomize all the orders and then just switch us to 7. That'd probably be
quicker. That's what I tried to do, but for some reason it wouldn't
work.
Working. But
Gotcha.
then now that just worked, so I think we should
try Face the Franchise. Nah, I ain't doing that shit. People say it's actually fun. I don't care. I ain't doing it. Fuck that.
Okay.
Welcome. Why can't you gift memberships? You should be able to. Parker, welcome to members. John Wick Soul, member for 2 months. I feel like the card. Oh, yeah. I saw that. And then Trevin, thank you for VIPs as well, sir. Your name is Chase, too. It's fire. Looks like your name is Hugh, though. God knows Matt doesn't know what September is. Yeah, I don't. It's just not even a real month. It's not a real month. All right, boys. We're starting our draft. Let's go. How much time did you give them?
30 seconds.
Yep, that's
you
fair.
Want to do last?
Yeah, let's do 30. Let's do 30.
Let's hit it.
Let's go, boys. Let's see the mock. Let's see the mocky poo.
Turn this down.
Takes Jonathan Taylor first round. 1 of 1.
First pick, JT.
Chris McCaffrey. I respect that. Let's see the biggest reach. Somebody's going to reach. I guarantee one of these next three reaches. I don't know if I'd call that a reach. I respect it. Good. Yes. Okay. Who do you like better, Dalvin Cook or Najee? I think I like Najee better this year.
I like
Najee
that.
Harris.
I like that.
If I have the choice between the two, I'm going to go Najee. Hey, Papa, who's the coach of the Arizona Cardinals? Why do you say that? Is this like a Joe Mama joke? I'm not saying
it.
anything.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, like, why would you ask that question? You could have just Googled it. I'm not doing it. All right. Jamar Chase at 9, Mixon at 10, Adams and Diggs. So Blake got the back-to-back. He takes Stephon Diggs and Dalvin misses too much and Najee gets more touches.
Kelsey.
I don't know. I just like Najee this year. That's all. Kelsey, Chubb. Dude, Zion, if you can get Joe Mixon and DeAndre Swift, I'd do that any day of the week. A. Hooks takes Nick Chubb over DeAndre Swift. Interesting to me. Kamara. Saquon.
Barkley.
I really like Aaron Jones. He's still amazing. It's that or CeeDee Lamb here for me. I think we take Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones is a proven awesome running back. I'm cool with Aaron Jones. Dude, Rodgers be throwing to him. He be getting touchdowns. I'm scared of him like getting replaced by AJ Dillon a little bit later in the season, but is this a real draft? No. We're not going to use these teams. It's just a mock draft, but yeah. Papa, can we call him Alvin Kamara? You can call him whatever you want. It ain't up to me. I like Arkeethy's team. Justin Jefferson and Javonte Williams. That's pretty dope. Eckler and CeeDee Lamb. Dude, Cloud's got Cooper Kupp, Tyreek Hill. The double wide receiver strat. Tyreek Hill with Tua scares me, dude. A couple L running back picks from Papa to start it off. Draft season has officially begun. You don't like Najee Harris and Aaron Jones? What? What would you have taken? Dalvin Cook instead of Najee, maybe? And what would you have taken in Aaron Jones' spot? Javonte Williams or CeeDee Lamb? It's the only two I can imagine you take there instead. Have I already picked people for the CFM? Yes. CFM is MMG Live VIPs only. Mike Evans, Keenan Allen. What do you got, Jacob? What do you got, Jacob? He's certainly thinking. You putting a thinker to it, Jacob? Kyle Pitts. Okay. We got to put a thinker to what we want here. Yeah, someone said they got... No. Some of you guys who tell me your teams, you're either lying or your league mates are literally so shit. It's like unbelievable. I'm not against James Conner. I'm not against a triple running back chase.
You like him?
I'm going James Conner.
Oh, wow.
I'm going triple running back.
Okay, that was going to be the last choice I thought you would pick. I
Najee
like AJ Brown or
Harris,
Mahomes
Aaron
there.
Jones, James Conner. Just tripled up. Dude, listen. For any of you who are about to shit on me, just understand that 4 through 6 are such good wide receiver rounds in fantasy this year. 4 through 6 have such good wide receiver depth. It just does this year. The fact that I can have 2 amazing starting running backs, RB1 and RB2, and depth, but James Conner gets me horny. And I'm all about it, baby. I am all about it. Wide receiver depth is absurd. Yes. Zion, hurry your dumbass up, bud. Come on. I love you. Papa drafting like an AI sleeper. Well, find out, bro. Find out. You guys kind of sound like casuals right now. I'm not even going to lie to you. You guys kind of sound like casuals. That was a good pick. You're going to see my wide receivers are going to be nasty. Michael Pittman, that's a little early. But I don't think he would have drafted anyway. You're going to see, boys. You're going to see. Find out. Did you hear that Le'Veon Bell versus Adrian Peterson are boxing on $5? That's what Preston thought was a good use
I
of
think we
his
just need to have a
$5.
watch party for that, dude.
Running back depth is a horrible strat. Bryce, that was literally the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. You just said, Papa, you do this every year. You realize I've only drafted one time, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? Every year when you've been playing fantasy with me for 8 years? This guy just said you've given bad fantasy advice over the years. What are you guys talking about? I've only ever played 1 year of fantasy. Are you mixing me up with someone else? AJ, if that's true, bro, I hope not, bro. AJ, I hope you come up to me and say what's good.
We are up, baby. Wow.
Running back depth is always the strategy in fantasy football. You can't control them getting hurt. I like DK Metcalf here a lot. I don't like Deontay Johnson as much. T. Higgins, though, is still in there. We got to go T. Higgins.
T. Higgs?
That's fucking insane. Absolutely.
Okay.
T. Higgins has dropped to the 4th round? What? Personally, if you saw me IRL, we'd have to fight. Trey, why would you fight me, bro? Why would you fight me? Running back to not you fall your way on the board. Neferg, where are you on the board? Yeah, you also got to take a look at what's available. D. Ferg's just got Kamara, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, Jalen Waddle. I like that, though. You got solid guys right there. Pop, for the last 5 years, I've listened to your terrible fantasy takes. Why would you take CMC for the last 5 years? Bro, I haven't even been playing fantasy for more than 2 years. You motherfucker. Why would I take CMC number 1? You'll find out. That's why. You'll find out, bro. You'll find out. That's all I got to say about it.
Running back strat with Omar, just put him in at flex. Can you even put a quarterback at flex?
No. In some people play 2 quarterback leagues. It's apparently really fun. I actually really like Amari Cooper here. Gibson is a good pickup, but I don't want to take Gibson I don't want to take Gibson with the amount of running backs I have, so I think we go Amari Cooper.
Okay.
I think Amari Cooper's a really solid pickup right there.
Just very scared at whoever is going to be the quarterback in that scenario.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bryce, what would you do? Bryce sounds like he's got all the knowledge over here. This guy's micromanaging. What do you got? Tell me what you would have done, though. You can't just say casual. You got to tell me what you would have done. For the last 18 years, you have been giving me dog shit fantasy advice and causing me to lose every league I've ever been in. I'm sorry, Trey. I feel bad, but it's entirely my fault, and I accept no responsibility.
Told me to take Jamarcus Russell in 2008.
You can't blame me, bro. He was built like that. This guy just said, I got an 86 MUT team. What should I upgrade? Bro, how the fuck would I know what's on your team if I can't see it? How would I know what to upgrade? Dalvin, CD, and then I stopped paying attention. I couldn't disagree more. I literally couldn't disagree more. Yeah, I couldn't disagree more. CD, I almost would have done. Dalvin, I definitely don't do. I think Najee will be significantly better than Dalvin Cook this year. You live in Sierra Vista, AZ? I don't know where Sierra Vista is. Sounds close, though. Jalen Hurts just went. Damn, I was kind of hoping to get Jalen Hurts here. So I'm a little bit sad about that. What do we like here, Chase? I don't hate Joe Burrow here.
No, I don't think you take Joe Burrow here. Juju's kind of seeming like he might be wide receiver.
Juju could be that guy.
I don't know about Chris Godwin with Julio there.
I think we go Juju. We go Juju for the upside. We fucking YOLO it, baby. I like that.
I don't really have any insight on Dalton Schultz. I don't know.
Dalton Schultz is sick. Dalton Schultz is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only thing I might have done there differently was Joe Burrow. I would have taken Joe Shiesty.
There you can always get a QB like anytime.
Well, like you couldn't get a QB in any round. Same with tight end though. I can think of good tight ends that I could get in the 13th, like Irv Smith Jr. I feel like he'll be a solid tight end late. Dallas Goedert's still in there. Dalton Schultz will be good too. A lot of guys have taken their tight end too, so we won't have that much. Yeah, Black Dalton Schultz is the best one, right there. Yep, I told Jake Collins to take Steve Young in 1989. All right, so I told you not to take Montana in 75, but you know everybody was doing that. The athletic Dalton Schultz is a better pickup. Come on, you know the vibes. Yeah, Dawson Knox. I do like Dawson Knox too. I do like Dawson Knox actually. Dawson Knox was like a touchdown machine last year, dude. He wasn't really getting a lot of catches and a lot of yards, but he was in the end zone a lot. My only concern about Dallas Goedert this year is they added A.J. Brown. So, not sure what the target's going to look like. Come snowboarding in Utah this winter for the boys. I did a long time ago. Chase did too. There goes Goddard. There goes Shiesty. There goes Godwin. And what comes here? What do you got, Cloud? What do you got, Cloud?
Come on, Cloud.
Cloud's doing a thinker poo. Cordero Patterson. I'm not even going to lie to you. I think DeAndre Hopkins is a good pick.
Okay.
He's out for what, 6 games, 7 games? How many?
I really don't even know.
This guy will just lead us to a playoff W. Yep, week 7 is when he returns.
You want him?
I'm going to go DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
Comes back week 7.
D-Hop.
This is such a weird draft.
It is
3
weird.
running backs, 4 wide receivers, no QB, no tight end. You don't need a QB or tight end till late, though. If it's PPR Kareem, it is PPR. If you don't get a top 4 or 5 tight end, the others get a lot of bad games for some reason. Yeah, tight ends are just really like... Tight ends, have I already done the fantasy draft with viewers? No. The fantasy draft, actual draft, won't be till the 5th. Take Deshaun Watson? I'm thinking about it, bro. I'm thinking about it. Dude, Dak Prescott is nice in fantasy. I like Dak better than a lot of those quarterbacks. Papa told me not to take Johnny Unitas back in 15. Well, it was good advice, dude. Johnny Unitas. When did that motherfucker play football, bro? We'll be just VIPs. Yeah, the leagues are already made, Sam. I'm sorry. Dak in the back end of the 7th is crazy good. I think so, too. Dak was, like, insane when he was pre-injury. You want in, bro? I'm sorry, Sam. It's already built, my friend. We did it on the VIPs, bro. Crib's really putting a thinker to this one. Crib just got put on auto pick. Get shit on, Crib. Expected better.
Maybe.
No, it just broke.
Did it just brick?
I'd click refresh.
Did we brick out, boys?
Can you guys still see us?
Yeah, we just got auto too, I guess.
They gave me Zach Ertz. I actually don't mind that. That's actually kind of a nasty pick. I fuck with that. I would have taken Dawson Knox personally. I would have personally taken Dawson Knox. But I'm cool with that. Zach Ertz, tight end 1 in the Cardinals offense. He's established some chemistry with Kyler Murray. I don't mind it. Dak is a mid QB, but good in fantasy. I agree. Wreckmate. I'm gonna beat your ass. You watch that? Wreckmate, you watch that so many times, you got it down to fucking perfection, huh? I told you to take Tom Brady in 53. Yeah, it paid off. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Trying to think who I want next year. I think I have a good idea. There goes Knox. Olave.
Damn.
He's really putting a thinker to it. Damian Pierce, nice pick. Nice pick. I might have been a little I don't know how early that is for Damian Pierce. I don't know when he's supposed to go. What are the betting odds for your girlfriend next year? I've got it at plus 500 for L and minus 500 for the field. It should be minus 500 as L. No, it should be minus 2,000 as L plus 2,000 for the field. I think L's got real good odds. Patrick Garrett, welcome to VIPs, baby. Good to see you. Darko Milicic. Yeah, Recmate. Guys, Recmate told me to draft Darko Milicic in 03. So don't listen to him for advice, bro. Imagine not watching Twitch and getting the 2K finale early. Facts, bro. Facts. Tell him what. He's Jacob's putting a thinker to this one. Takes Chase Edmonds. Trey Lance. Goes to Keedy. Some people really think Trey Lance is going to be absolutely insane. Sky Moore, and we are going to get who we want, I believe. Yeah, we're getting who we want. I know exactly who I want. Let's go. Let's go!
Say it.
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers coming off an MVP season.
You want
Get him
him?
in the 9th round. I'm so happy with that, bro.
Okay.
That's why we don't got to take a quarterback early.
Exactly.
Aaron Rodgers that late, dude. I'm so cool with that.
The clips that I have seen of Trey Lance, he does look pretty nasty.
Yeah, and
But-
he's a rushing quarterback. The quarterbacks that get rushing yards those are the ones who go high. Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray, Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts could literally be a top 3 fantasy quarterback this year.
Besides Josh Allen, how come Josh Allen? He does run.
He throws
does
absurd
run.
amount of touchdowns. He runs the ball. He's in one of the best offenses in the league. Same with Herbo. I think people are a little too high on Josh Allen though, low key. No, but Josh Allen runs the fucking ball, dude.
Yeah, he does.
He be doing some read option runs and shit.
He does. He's a big ass motherfucker. Too.
I think we'll probably get our 4th running back here. I'm not sure who that would be, but we'll probably get our 4th running back here. I don't like anybody enough, but I'll probably pick somebody up there. Let's do one. We're just going to do one more pick. I'm not too worried about these final 5 rounds. I do just want to see this last pick up here, though. There's one person I'm thinking of. I think he's going to go, though. I don't think he's going to fall to us. Maybe. Maybe. No, Zion's going to take him. I expect Zion to take him. Zion took Packers defense in the 8th? What are we doing? Then he took Alan Lazard. Then he took Zach Wilson.
He's
This
memeing now.
motherfucker. Oh, Crib got Ramondre Stevenson. That's what I kind of wanted was Ramondre Stevenson. You know who I don't mind, though? And I am going to go with is Michael Carter. I'm going to go Michael Carter. I kind of want him. You know what's funny is he doesn't even need a running back. Like, that's a horrible pick for him. This is 5th running back. He has 3 wide receivers. Literally just stream sniped the piss out of me. Fuck.
Nice one, Crib.
Crib, you dickhead. Gary said I got Kenneth Walker at my last
Who
pick.
do you want? Who do you want?
How? Oh, it doesn't even matter now. Fucking stream snipe. Alexander Madison. Dude, this would be a hilarious twist of fate, though, because Crib just stream sniped us, but Crib has Dalvin Cook. So if Dalvin Cook were to get injured or not play, Madison's coming in, and I would shit on Crib. I would be so happy to shit on him. Awful mods. You're awful, Rec Mate. Matt, I'm so glad you get to use me as a content monkey in the CFM, but respectfully, you're going 0-2 against me. Sponge, you're literally going to be free experience for my players, just so you know. All right, cool. Hey, that's it. That's it for today, boys. I hope you guys are ready. This is the calm before the storm, ladies and gentlemen, on MMG Live, because we have CFM, football season, gambling, so much degeneracy, so much to talk about, and we're just so fucking ready, dude. It's knocking on the door. It's right there. We're ready to milk it. And I'm so excited, but we're not quite there yet. Can't wait for the draft. Can't wait for the CFM. Can't wait to see you boys on the next stream in 2 days, Friday. And then we're literally knocking on the door of the big stream. So Friday's the 26th, Monday's the 29th, then the 31st, and then the 2nd is the CFM draft.
Woo!
We're almost there, boys. We are almost there. All right, the Wheel of Mutt is coming out on the 28th, 4 days from now. All right, boys. I love you guys so much. I'll see you on Twitch here in about 10 minutes, and I hope you have an amazing day.